Obviously, this now going onto the 9th week, it seems Clover and its employees are not really getting along at the moment, and they're not finding, a ground where they'll at least finally agree for the purpose of business.
Certainly so. We're seeing that there are plans to intensify the strike action against Clover. We are here in Berea in Johannesburg, where we are expecting a mass rally to be taking place. You can see behind me that a number of members have already started to arrive here. They are singing, they are holding banners saying do not buy Clover products, as well as saying that illicit traders should be arrested. We know that FAU and Giwusa are the ones leading this particular strike action. I am joined by the General Secretary of Giwusa. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Just to give a sense to our viewers as to why we're having this mass rally here today.
Yeah, this mass rally is called by the strikers that's involving Giwusa and FAU, together with SAF2 and other organizations, to mobilize more support for the strike, and also to prepare for the meeting tomorrow with the CEO of Clover, because they have agreed to meet us tomorrow at 11 o'clock to discuss how we can deal with the issues of the strike. So today's meeting is to also prepare and discuss how we're going to approach the meeting tomorrow.
Where are we in terms of the interdict that Clover is seeking against the strike action?
Well, they try to interdict the picket and the strike, as well as the issue of the boycott. So yesterday, after our lawyers demolished their arguments in relation to the picket and the strike, they then withdrew that request from the court. So the court is no longer going to deal with that issue of the picket and the strike. The only issue that is outstanding is the issue regarding the boycott, which is going to be dealt with on Monday, because the court adjourned until Monday. But the issue of the picket and the strike, they withdrew their attempt to stop the strike from continuing.
What is it that the unions as well as Clover are not finding each other on? What are the issues at hand here?
Well, we are clear. Our demands are very, very clear. One, that all the workers who have been retrenched must be reinstated unconditionally. There must be no conditions of that they must accept a 20% wage cut. They must accept all the other austerity measures, like for instance, permanent short time, one van assistance, compressed working week. All those conditions must be scrapped. Then also the fact that they must also give the workers the increase that we agree to. All the workers must get those particular increases. And also no factories must be closed in Lichtenburg, in Heilbronn, and in Frankfurt. Also, we want the company to agree that Milko must disinvest from Clover. Those are our clear demands that the company must agree to.
What has the effect on workers been in terms of the retrenchments and what has been taking place at Clover?
Well, as you know, Clover has retrenched over 1,700 workers. Now, these are families that are affected. And also the workers here, they have been out on strike for 2 months. So you can really see that there's been a major impact on the workers and their families. Remember, this strike has gone through Christmas period and also New Year period. So these workers and their families were also robbed from those particular periods in terms of Christmas and New Year. So the impact has been quite tremendous. But as you can see here, our members and the members of FAU are very, very determined. So if the company does not come tomorrow to settle this strike in terms of the issues that the members are demanding, they must know that this strike is going to continue, is going to intensify. Already internationally, on the 27th of January, there are marches in San Francisco, in New York, as well as in Los Angeles, on the issues of Clover. Those people are marching to the embassies of Israel and the South African embassies. So this struggle has taken on a momentum, not only in South Africa, but also internationally. And we are going to intensify it.
Yeah. And of course, some would say the calls for the boycott of Clover products may in effect affect workers themselves. What do you say to that?
No, it's not at all. In fact, that is why the company tried to get the strike to be interdicted yesterday, because they are clearly feeling the pinch. Also, they are clearly feeling the effects of the boycott, because quite clearly there's a generalized support from the public in relation to the boycott. As you can see, also people are going to the malls and also putting stickers on products saying people must not buy. So it's not affecting our members, it's affecting the company. And I think that is why they try to go to the court to find a way to stop the strike.
Lastly, what can we expect from the mass rally here today, and who can we expect here today as well?
Well, SAFTU will be here, and other formations will also be here. The Palestinian Solidarity Support movements are also going to be here, as well as the two unions who are involved in. And also we will have someone from Palestine, one of the unions from Palestine, will also connect to the meeting and give a message of solidarity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paulus. If you could just move this way with me. I'm just going to ask Kulu to show you just some of the members that have arrived here. It's still quite early, around 9 a.m. We were expecting the meeting to start, but we understand that they are awaiting more buses to arrive already. We've seen about 4 buses arriving here to drop off some of the members for this particular meeting today. And we know, of course, that we're looking at around 2,000 jobs that are on the line. And as you've heard from the General Secretary from GIUSA, that there are no plans to end the strike. They are awaiting that meeting with Clover tomorrow to say, to really hear what they have to say. But there are plans to intensify the strike action if the demands are not met.
Right, Silindelo Masikane out for us in Berea. Let's leave it there for now.